everyone, it's Pat, and we are in the FJ today. Past week or two, I've been kind of reflecting on living mobile for the last 3 years, almost 4. And ironically, I've had several different vehicles. I started out with a Class B motorhome. Well, actually, I had a little guy teardrop before that. I wasn't living in it. I had gotten rid of it and got the Class B motorhome. And then sold the house, moved into it. Had it for about a year. Started having some minor issues, so I went ahead and got rid of that before I had major issues. Reflecting back on that, there's some days I wish I would have kept it, and there are other days I'm glad I got rid of it. I guess that's with about anything in life. You go with what you think's right at the moment, and you do it. For better or for worse, you do it. Then I got into a small van, did a conversion on it. Best thing about that, it was paid off. It was had no car payment. Loved it. But started having some issues with it. And I will admit, I spent well more over what I paid for it trying to keep it running. And I finally just had to say enough was enough. Even though I only had it a year and a half. And was only actually living in it for maybe a year. Oh, man. Crazy. Then, when I got rid of it, because when your mechanics come back and shake their head and say it's really not worth putting any more money into it, I said, okay. Traded it off. Got the FJ and the new teardrop, or the MyPod, from Little Guy. And here I am about almost a year later again. Or getting close to a year later anyway. And it's just crazy. But reflecting back on what it was like living mobile or living small for the last 3 to 4 years, I like it. I can't really complain about it. The issues that pop up are issues that anybody will have in any RV if they're there long enough. So some of you have seen the videos on the MyPod and think, oh crap, why would I ever want to do something like that? I'm going to tell you now, you'll have issues with anything you buy. I don't care if it's 100% brand new or if it's 20 years old. You will have issues. So as soon as you can wrap your head around that, you're good to go. But like I said, reflecting back on that, I don't regret anything. I like what I'm doing. I still enjoy it. Right now I'm not traveling as much as I'd like to. And that's because I have a full-time job. I'm trying to do a couple other things before I move and do other stuff. And if you've watched my videos for any length of time, that you know I've been looking at boats. Then in the past year, I've been talking about possibly doing a house. And now the house is back on hold. If you've seen the last video or the last 2 videos, you'll understand why. Man. But I'm to the point where I don't know if I'm moving forward out of necessity. I don't know if I'm moving forward because I want to, or if I'm just bored with life right now. And I've got to try to wrap my head around that one, because some days I think it's just because I'm bored, and I don't know if that's a good or bad motivational thing. But I do know I need to move forward and move on and go do something else, regardless if I end up staying in the MyPod. Regardless if I end up buying a boat. Regardless if I end up eventually doing another house. Right now, I need to do something to make myself happy. And I'm getting to the point where daily life is so routine for me that I don't know if happiness is even coming into the equation anymore. And it's frustrating, or I don't know any other word for it other than frustrating. There's a lot of words there to use, but I don't know if they really fit, so I'm not even going to bother. But that's kind of where I'm at in life. Like I said, living in the vehicles over the past 3 to 4 years, do not regret it. Actually enjoy it very much. The idea of not knowing where you're going to be every night is kind of fun. And the idea of getting up, going to work, whatever that may be, full-time, part-time, every now and then, whatever. But going to work, doing your day, then at the end of the day, not knowing if you're going to be at a rest stop, a parking lot, an RV park, or one of your friends' driveways or front yards. You know, it's just kind of different. It's kind of fun. But at the end of the day, it's what makes life interesting. And like I said, I'm getting to the point where I'm not traveling as much as I was or would like to be. And a lot of that is because I was paying off bills as quickly as I could, so that was taking up a lot of cash. But now that the bills are paid, the only bill I have that I wish I didn't is the car and the trailer payment. Because I bought the trailer brand new. And the FJ is a 2011. And I couldn't pay cash for it because both of those items together was pretty high. And I just couldn't do it. I personally don't know too many people that could or even would if they had the cash, to be honest. So, you know, it's one of those things that financing is great and wonderful. And I'm glad my credit score is where it's at so I can do about anything I want in this world as far as credit goes. But having a slush fund of cash is also good too. So that's what I've been working on. I'm slowly getting there. It's a slow process. Because face it, I've got monthly bills like everybody else. And then whatever's left over goes into savings. So it's not like 100% of my paycheck is going into savings. I wish it was, but it's not. So, you know, bills are bills, regardless what they are. And if you'd like, I can run those down real quick. So let's just say I've got a car payment. That's my biggest bill right there. A car payment / trailer payment. Then would be car insurance and trailer insurance. And then after that, we drop down to, I got a monthly membership at the gym because my trailer don't have a shower and stuff like that. So I've got a shower somewhere. So the membership at the gym actually pays for itself really well because the gym's open 24/7. So even if I don't use the gym per se to work out, walk, take a shower, go swimming, whatever, I can't come here and just have somewhere to be if I have nowhere else on the planet to be at the moment, which is kind of cool. Okay, after the gym, then it drops down to other items like groceries, gasoline, clothing, and any other miscellaneous I need, you know, stuff like that. The little things that make life, you know. But that's where I'm at there. So like I said, I've got bills like everybody else. And phone bill. Forgot that one. I do have a cell phone bill, you know. So all the little things do add up over time. Eventually, car maintenance, you know. The routine car maintenance is oil changes and checkups and stuff like that. But eventually, I'll have a car problem again. That's what happens when you own stuff. Eventually, it breaks down. But getting back to where I was going, I guess, do I regret living mobily and small? No, I do not. Do I enjoy it? Yes. But like I said, I'm getting to the point where life is getting very routine for me. I get up, In the mornings, I go to the gym. I go to work during the week. On the weekends, I basically have the same routine. And I just need to figure it out and do something that is a little more I was going to say entertaining or interesting, but a little both, I guess. But I'm going to leave this video here. I would like to thank everybody that has subscribed in the past. And I would like to thank everybody that's going to subscribe in the future. How's that? So please share the video, people. Comment, thumbs up, whatever you like. But most of all, get out there. Be happy, be safe. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.